Hi guys, welcome back. Today is part 2 of the series, Things About Me. Today we're going to talk about being an only child. I am an only child. Those who know me know that. So that's what we're going to talk about today, me being an only child. So let's get started. Okay guys, welcome back. Okay, today we're going to talk about me being an only child. Being an only child was cool for the most part. I got everything I wanted. Yes, I was spoiled. My mother and father, they did spoil me. Big deal, get over it. Um, then there were times when I was lonely. Yeah, I would say I was lonely because you didn't have that sister or brother to talk to, tell your innermost secrets with. You ain't had nobody get in trouble with something happened around the house. It was you, because it was me, because I was the only one there, right? So that part sucked. But I had friends that I played with around the neighborhood. You know, people who lived next door to us. I had, we went out, played, you know. But when time for going to the house, it was it. But I did have my dad. You know, he played with me. We would get on our Saturday mornings. We would watch cartoons together. We would lay on the floor, watch cartoons, and he would play with me. I had a Hot Wheels. Those, I'm telling my age, I don't care. You know the Hot Wheel track, the orange Hot Wheel tracks that they had? Yes, I had that. He played that with me. Lego log, Lincoln Logs, everything, he played. He got down on the floor and played with me. That was my best friend at that time. Excuse me, and he played with me. And summers, we would come down here to Georgia. I'm from Ohio. My summers, I would come down here, spend with my grandparents, and I play with my cousins. I had this one grandmother, she lived out in the country, and I had an aunt and uncle who lived down the road from my grandmother, right? And up and down the dirt road, we played. It was fun. And let me tell you about this one story at my grandmother's house. My cousin, his name was S.A. after my uncle, but we called him Boy, right? And across the road was a pasture where the cows were and everything. Then there was a pond over there. My uncle, it was my uncle and somebody, I can't remember who it was. They was over there down there fishing, so me and my cousin, we went over there. And I wasn't fishing because I was young. And the cow shit, cow dung, whatever you want to call it, I was playing in it. Making my own little whatever it was. I don't know what the hell it was. But I was playing in it. And boy came by and he messed it up. I got pissed and we started fighting. My uncle whooped our ass and sent us back across the road to the house. And yes, I played in cow shit. I was young. It was nothing to do. We was out in the country. So you made the best of what you had. It ain't like these kids today, they got video games and all phones and tablets. They don't even go outside. We played outside every day. Okay, we get up in the morning, outside. Come in the house, go to the bathroom, get something to drink, go outside. But anyway, being an only child has its pros and cons, We got all the attention, got all the gifts, got spoiled. Like I said, the bad thing about being an only child is when something happened around the house, you the only one to blame because you the only one there. Unless you had an imaginary friend and your mom and daddy thought you was crazy as hell. But I didn't have no imaginary friends, so I was the only one. And I remember this story. I remember one time, friends of mine, Pat and Ether and Doris. Okay, we've been friends over a long time, over 30 years, and it still holds a spot in my heart for what she did. Let me tell you, she called me one morning, asked me could I come take her to work. I'm like, sure, okay, I don't mind, And I got up, got dressed, went over and to go pick her up, take her to work. And when I got there, Ether had her niece. She had to get her up ready for school and everything. And her and Doris got to arguing about something. I don't know what it was. So, me being me, I'll go in there trying to break them up, Y'all stop fighting. You don't need to fight. What y'all fighting for? So, Doris turns on me. I'm trying to break them up, but she turns on me. So, we get into it. And I end up hitting her. Okay? So she calls her sisters. There's about 2 or 3 of them. I don't know who it was. So they come over to the house. They was going to, all of them was going to jump on me. But Pat, she stepped in. She said, no, you're not going to jump on her. She doesn't have anybody. And I'm not going to let you guys jump on her, and beat her. And she saved my ass. Basically, she saved my ass. Because I didn't know how to fight. I was the only child. What I had to fight for? I didn't know how to fight. But she saved my ass, and I didn't get no ass whooping that day. And thank you, Pat. And like I said, that holds dear to my heart, because she stepped up to save my ass, right? Then there's another story when I was in elementary school. Like I said, I had friends in the neighborhood. There was a girl next door, her name was Tina. And she had an older brother and some younger siblings. I can't remember, about 2 or 3 younger siblings. I can't remember. But we were friends, me and Tina. We were friends. And for some reason, I still don't know today why she got mad at me. I don't know. But her brother said he wanted to beat me up, right? And during that time, back then, everybody walked to school. Because school was right around a couple of blocks down the street. So, he said, I'm going to kick your ass. I'm going to kick your ass. I'm going to beat you up. I don't, because I ain't no fighter. So, I had my little friends I walked to school with. He had his little friends he walked to school with. So, every day he would tell me this. I'm going to kick your butt. I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to beat you up. So, me and my brilliant mind said, I'm going to take a different way home. So, I would run into him, right? So, me and my friend, we walking, talking, probably lying. And we would go around this corner, and who I see him. My heart dropped, right? Okay. My heart dropped because I knew he was older than I was. He was bigger than I was. And I didn't have anybody to run home say, well, such bothered me. And I ain't had no sister brother go, you leave my little sister alone. I didn't have that, right? So these so-called friends of mine, you know who got your back when the shit go down, okay? They didn't say nothing. Because evidently they didn't want to get their ass kicked. So, I said, okay, this is it. I'm going to get my ass kicked. I'm going to stand up to him. So, we get to talking. We get to going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So, I guess he seen that I stood up to him. He backed down. I didn't get no ass kicking that day either. Lucky me. Ha. But after that, we never became friends again. But still live next door to each other, but we didn't talk, we didn't conversate, we didn't have no kind of connections to each other. But who knows? Who cares? You know, I didn't care. There was one time I wanted a bike. Okay, for those that remember, they had the big handlebars and the banana seats. I wanted one. I had a bike, but you remember, what's that guy's name? Pee Wee Herman. You know that bike he had with the old grandma bike? I had one of those in the basement. I never would ride that thing. I didn't like that thing. So I wanted these new bikes came out. I wanted one. I told my mom and daddy I wanted one of the bikes. My mom like, no, you got a bike in the basement. You don't even ride that one. I'm like, I don't like that bike. You know, so I went on and on and on. So my dad being spoiled. My daddy bought me a green bike with a white banana seat. I was so happy I got that bike. Ooh, I was so happy. So the bike's sitting up in the kitchen. And the house that we lived in, we always came through the back door because the driveway you parked it right there in the garage, in the backyard, and you come up the back. It was closer. Come up the steps, you come through the kitchen. Buy a green bicycle with a white banana seat sitting up in the kitchen. My mama like, why is this bike sitting here? Well, my daddy said, well, she wanted that bike and all the other kids, she already got a bike. That's what's wrong with her now. You spoiled her. She already got a bike in the basement and she don't ride that one. I'm like, you know, I ain't saying shit because I ain't want to get into it. I'm already in trouble because I already got the bike, right? So I ain't say shit. My mama went off and daddy been back and forth. Blah, 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 blah. But I bet you I rode that bike. Yes, I did. I sure did. And like I said, I got everything I wanted, you know. You know, being a kid, you see shit on TV. I want that, I want that. I got it. Well, my friends got this, I got it. You know. Until this day, if I tell my mom, my dad, he's dead and gone. But if I tell my mother, you know, I want this, you know, she'll get it. She might fuss, but she'll get it, you know. But I don't really try to ask for too much. I don't ask for too much anymore because I'm grown. I can get my own shit, you know. But my wife, that's another story. We could be somewhere in the store or watching TV or something. Like, oh, that's nice. I wouldn't mind having that. You know, that's nice right there. You know, I'll just be saying it, you know, not thinking. And she'll get it. I'm like, why did you get this? She said you wanted it. I know I wanted it, but okay. But being an only child has its perks. So I turned out okay. There's an idiot named G. Stanley Hall. Quote, he says, being an only child is a disease in itself. How in the hell he know that? Was he an only child? Okay, if he was damn disease. He can't say that being an only child is disease because he don't know. Who in the hell he think he is? And then as I say, I was alone, but I wasn't lonely. At times, I was lonely, okay? But not all the time. Because like I said, I didn't have that sister or brother to talk to, share my innermost secrets with. Well, for the most part, I was very creative. I thought about things to do. I was in my own little world. So I was fine. And as today, I still like my alone time. My wife, she goes off with her mom or whoever. Go. Have you a good time. Because that's my alone time. I cherish that. I get home from work before she does. That's my time. I love my time alone. Peace. So anybody else that's the only child, hit me in the comments below. Let me know about you. Let me know your life stories. Anything else you want to know about being an only child, hit me up. Leave me a comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and oh, if that bell, I don't know what side it's on, but wherever that bell is, next to the subscribe button, click it. So next time when I upload another video next Sunday, and you be like, ding, 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 video up, ding, 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 ding. You'll know. Okay? Peace. Love you guys.